Hey there, it's esquared photography. I'm Erin.
And I'm Emily, and we are here to keep things simple and fun.
Are you a new photographer and you just hate the words manual mode because it scares you, or maybe you don't even know what it is yet? But we're here to hopefully simplify that process for you and explain why you need to start shooting in manual mode.
And make sure to tune in all the way till the end because we have something special just for you. Plus, we have some exciting news that we're going to talk about as well.
We promise by the end of this video that you will be making the switch over to manual mode from auto.
And for the best photography tips and tricks, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell for notifications of future videos. So we quickly want to take you through our journey of shooting in automatic mode and then switching over to manual mode. So if you look at these two images here, I think you can probably guess the one on the left was when we shot in automatic mode versus the one on the right, we had complete control shooting with manual mode. Here's another one. The one on the left isn't a terrible image, but we shot in automatic mode. We had no control over what we were doing. Our cameras decided it for us versus the one on the right, we had manual mode. And here is another one. Again, the one on the left, automatic mode versus manual mode on the right. And one more just for you. The one on the left is automatic mode and the one on the right, manual mode.
So when it comes, we really want to break it down, but when it comes to automatic versus manual, when you're looking at your DSLR camera, automatic is usually green on your camera spin dial. So if you don't even know where to begin with that, that's a little tip too. Manual mode on your camera is usually the capital letter M. There are also other modes on your camera that you'll see too, like aperture priority mode, for example. And that's okay. However, we want you to make the shift to manual mode, and here's why.
So when you're shooting in auto mode, your camera, again, is trying to figure it all out for you, trying to guess the settings based on what your camera is sensing. Versus in manual mode, you have complete control. You are setting all of those settings based on what you see with the light you are working with.
So we want to know, are you experiencing any of these issues? Do you have trouble getting sharp focus? Are your photos too bright or too dark? Are you lacking the black background blur that you've been dreaming about? If you answered yes to any of those, you need to learn manual mode.
Trust us, we have learned that shooting in auto mode, the photos will be much more difficult and time consuming to edit. We used to spend hours upon hours editing our photos after we took them in auto mode. But when we switch to manual mode, it takes way less time for us. So as you can see here, the pictures on the left, again, we're all shot in auto mode. Took us forever to edit. These are edited images from us, and this is the best we could do versus the ones on the right are really showing a lot of better edits because we shot in manual mode. And just here's another example of automatic mode on the left versus manual mode on the right. So we really encourage you to begin learning that manual mode so you are in control of your images.
We want to add a little bonus tip for you. When you are first starting to learn manual mode and try it out, make sure you take one variable at a time. So when you're going to start learning manual mode, there are 3 parts to it, and you should pick one to start with, learn that, learn the other 2, and slowly learn one variable at a time so then you can build all 3 together and know how they work all at once.
So the awesome news we have for you before we tell you about our free guide that we have, the best news we have for you is to let you know that we are having a free training next week where we are going to dive big time into manual mode, what all the parts of it are, how we set our cameras at a session step by step with manual mode, and different scenarios you're gonna find yourself in and how to adjust your camera in those scenarios. So if you want more information about that, make sure to follow us along at esquared.photography because we will be giving you more information when the time comes to sign up for that training.
And to add one more thing about our training is we break apart those 3 pieces and then teach you how to put them together. However, we keep it simple.
And now to that free guide that we have for you. Make sure in the description below to check it out. We have a free camera settings guide that's gonna start getting you familiar with those pieces of manual mode. So check it out.
If you like this video, make sure to subscribe and share with a friend so we know to make more videos just like this one.
And again, make sure to follow us on Instagram at esquared.photography so you can sign up for that training when it's live, and we will see you next time.